Hello guys, Unknown Gamer here. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the Valve Steam Deck. Before we start with the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. It'll be much appreciated. And let's get on to it. So, the Valve Steam Deck. The Valve Steam Deck has been in the talks, really. It has been leaked by various sources, and obviously with this new announcement by Valve, it's now a thing, basically, and it's going to come out on sometime in December. So, this new handheld gaming system is really interesting to me because, unlike Nintendo Switch, I think this whole Steam Deck thing is obviously to compete with the Nintendo Switch. It's bound to happen, especially when, Nintendo recently announced the Switch OLED, which was a complete flop in my opinion. I do not get why they released that. I mean, what kind of games are gonna use that OLED screen? I just don't get it. Nintendo, what the hell are you doing? But with Valve releasing this, bombshell system, which is more powerful than a Switch, this is pretty much meaning that it's just direct competition for Nintendo, right? Look, I do get why people say that, Nintendo does have a bit of an advantage when it comes to exclusives. And yes, that is very, very true. But I think Valve Steam Deck has a more, different purpose than the Switch. For example, it's more open. This means that you can play more games and you don't have to wait for the, the publisher of that, hardware to, get the games that you want to play on there. So, for example, you could legit play GTA 5 on this system. And, this is not the first time this has ever been done. There's also other systems like the GPD and a bunch of other Switch lookalikes, basically. And I think the Valve, Steam Deck is excellent because, Valve is a well-known company. I think it will be prone to do well, especially when the amount of pre-orders have been out, and especially with all the fucking scalpers. Let's get that out of the way. They're already selling the system for $1,000 on eBay. So, all those signs are very positive signs for Valve. And for me, am I going to buy it? Not really, because I don't really have a use for that sort of... I don't really have a use for handheld systems at all. I don't really go outside much, which may sound sad to some people. I mean, pretty much saying sounds sad to everyone. I mean, I'm mainly very stationary, so I don't think I need a system, but maybe in the future, if there's more iterations of a Steam Deck, then I might buy it if I'm, traveling or something like that, because I do have plans to travel, and the Steam Deck might be a good alternative to the Switch. Also with the pricing, it's currently $399 for the 64GB version, $529 for the 256GB version, and the $649 for the 512GB version, which is a bit pricey for especially the bigger model, because I mean you would rather have more storage, especially with the most of the games are like 100GB now. I don't think it'll be an issue if there's SD cards which are like fast enough to load games. I mean, maybe. I'm also a bit skeptical on that, but I think there's ways to mitigate all that stuff. So, obviously got to wait for like release and all that stuff. And obviously Steam has also said that they want to also include cloud gaming or something like that on this platform as well. So even if you do not have the storage, you can rely on like your internet connection to, play these games over cloud. Which is, in my opinion, not the best way to play games. I like the hardware approach instead of, playing it off the cloud or the internet. But also, apparently this system's going to be very flexible as well. Let's get that out of the way. Like, for example, you may be able to install Windows on this, which is a massive competitive advantage because, like, for example, Nintendo are really restrictive on what you can do with the Switch, so this is also a big selling point for Valve. So there's many good things, and hopefully Valve do not fuck this up and make sure it's not one of their lost projects like everything else. I cannot wait what you can do with this system, and I cannot wait to see what games can run on it. Apparently these specs are roughly in the realm of a PlayStation 4, which I'm a bit skeptical about. I mean, I looked at the specs. It looks very, I don't know, I'm not really familiar with the Zen 2 architecture, let's say that much. But again, it is more powerful than Switch, without a doubt. And yeah, I mean, also with the AMD hardware, which has been killer recently, which will definitely give the Steam Deck a boost greatly. And overall, that's all I'll have to say on the Steam Deck. I'm, very excited on its release and see all the videos from Digital Foundry and all that stuff, and I can't wait. I legit cannot wait for this system to release, and cannot wait what the possibilities are, on it, basically. So, yeah, guys, before we end, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you then.